There are artifacts in museums and private collections that defy everything we know about history. Objects that seem too advanced for their time. Tools that appear to belong to a civilization that, according to mainstream history, shouldn't have existed. Are these just anomalies or evidence of a forgotten chapter of human history? Here are 10 ancient artifacts that simply shouldn't exist. In 1901, a group of Greek sponge divers stumbled upon a 2,000-year-old shipwreck off the coast of Antikythera. Among the treasures was a lump of corroded metal that, at first, seemed unremarkable. But when scientists examined it under X-ray, they found something astonishing: a complex system of interlocking gears, dials, and inscriptions. The Antikythera Mechanism is often called the world's first analog computer. It was capable of predicting astronomical movements, eclipses, and even the positions of the planets with incredible precision. Here's the problem: this level of technology shouldn't have existed until the 18th century. The craftsmanship and mathematical understanding required to build it are far beyond what we thought the ancient Greeks were capable of. Did they create this technology on their own, or was it knowledge passed down from an even older civilization? In 1938, archaeologists in Iraq unearthed a 2,000-year-old clay jar with a curious secret. Inside, they found a copper cylinder, an iron rod, and traces of an acidic substance like vinegar or lemon juice. At first, it was dismissed as a simple storage container, until scientists realized that when filled with an electrolyte, the jar could generate a small electrical charge. This discovery raises a serious question. Did ancient civilizations understand electricity centuries before it was officially discovered? Some believe these Baghdad batteries may have been used for electroplating gold onto statues and jewelry, while others speculate about an even greater mystery. If the ancients knew about electricity, what else did they know that has been lost to time? A map found in Turkey in 1929 turned out to be something extraordinary. Drawn in 1513 by the Ottoman Admiral Piri Reis, it detailed coastlines with near-perfect accuracy, including Antarctica, before it was covered in ice. This raises a serious problem for historians. Antarctica has been frozen for at least 6,000 years, yet this map suggests that someone, long before modern civilization, had already mapped the continent when it was still ice-free. Mainstream historians dismiss it as coincidence, but where did Piri Reis get this information? His own notes claim that his sources included ancient maps from lost civilizations. If true, then who were these ancient map makers, and how advanced were they? In the 1930s, a couple in Texas discovered a strange object embedded in solid rock. When it was extracted, they realized it was a modern-looking hammer. The problem? The surrounding rock was estimated to be millions of years old. Even more bizarre, analysis of the hammer's metal revealed it contained a type of iron so pure that it doesn't rust, a process that should be impossible with ancient metallurgy. How did a seemingly modern tool end up inside ancient rock? Was this hammer really millions of years old? Or did someone, long before modern history, have technologies that rival our own? In 2012, a meteorite crashed in Sri Lanka. When scientists examined it, they found something that shouldn't have been there: fossilized microorganisms embedded inside the space rock. These fossils didn't resemble any known species on Earth. Some researchers believe this could be proof of panspermia, the theory that life didn't originate on Earth at all, but was seeded from space. If that's true, then did ancient humans, or even pre-human civilizations, have knowledge of our extraterrestrial origins? Could this explain why so many ancient texts describe beings descending from the sky? Over 2.8 billion years ago, before the existence of humans, someone or something left behind small metallic spheres with perfectly carved grooves. These spheres, discovered in South Africa, are so precisely shaped that they appear machine-made. The problem? There were no tools, no civilizations, no intelligent life capable of making them, at least according to mainstream science. So who or what created them? And how did they end up buried deep in prehistoric rock layers? Ancient legends speak of 13 crystal skulls, carved with supernatural precision, each supposedly containing great wisdom and power. The most famous of these, the Mitchell-Hedges skull, is so anatomically perfect that even modern scientists struggle to explain how it was made. It was carved against the natural grain of the quartz, a method that should have shattered it. Yet there it is, flawless and mysterious. Were these skulls relics of an advanced lost civilization, or were they something even more otherworldly? Sprawled across the desert of Peru are massive geoglyphs, some stretching over 1,000 feet long. From the ground, they seem meaningless, but from the sky, they form perfect images of animals, humanoid figures, and geometric patterns. The problem? These images were created over 2,000 years ago, long before flight. So who were they meant for? Some believe they were astronomical markers, while others suggest something even more incredible. Were these images designed to be seen from the sky by visitors from above? In 1973, a piece of pure aluminum was found buried in Romania. What made it strange was its estimated age, 11,000 years. Aluminum wasn't discovered until the 1800s, and refining it requires advanced technology. Yet, here was a piece of aluminum, shaped as if it was once part of a machine. Where did it come from, and who created it thousands of years before they were supposed to? Deep in the mountains of China, a discovery was made. Hundreds of disc-shaped stones, each covered in microscopic symbols. When examined, the symbols allegedly told an unbelievable story of small, extraterrestrial beings who crash-landed on Earth thousands of years ago. The stones mysteriously disappeared before proper analysis could be done. Were they evidence of an ancient, forgotten encounter with an advanced race? Or were they hidden away because someone didn't want the truth to be known? Are these artifacts simply mistakes, random coincidences? Or do they hint at a lost civilization, one more advanced than we ever imagined? One thing is clear: history is not as simple as we've been told, and maybe, just maybe, we've only uncovered a fraction of the truth.